nights I didn't know how to begin. Mornings where the weight was hard to bear. No one seemed to notice I was there. But somewhere in the middle of it all, between the stumble and the almost fall, there were moments that I wouldn't trade. Small and golden, quietly handmade. The hard parts and the sweet parts came wrapped up in the same days. I couldn't tell the difference then, but now I see it both ways. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours. We built a world and borrowed hours. And even if it hurt to grow, I'm glad I got to feel it all, you know. The mess, the hope, the almost there, the kind of young that didn't know to care. Looking back, I see it clear. I wouldn't change a single year. I think about the friends who shaped my voice, the wrong turns that became a better choice. The nights I thought would break me didn't quite. They just made me softer for the fight. And all the small embarrassments I keep, the memories I hold instead of sleep. They're mine in ways that nothing else could be. A map of every version of young me. The hard parts and the sweet parts came wrapped up in the same days. I couldn't tell the difference then, but now I see it both ways. It wasn't perfect, but it was ours. We built a world and borrowed hours. And even if it hurt to grow, I'm glad I got to feel it all, you know. The mess, the hope, the almost there, the kind of young that didn't know to care. Looking back, I see it clear. I wouldn't change a single year. I used to wish that I could skip the pain, get to the end without the middle of the rain. But the rain was where I learned my name and who I was before I became. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine. Every stumble was a part of the design. And even if it hurt to grow, oh, I'm glad I got to feel it high and low. The mess, the hope, the almost there, the kind of young that didn't know was rare. Looking back, I hold it dear. Every single complicated year, still I'm glad for all of it. The good, the ache, every bit. Still I'm glad, still I'm glad.
Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just the hum of the light and the people I know. Someone texted, said come outside. I didn't ask why, I just replied. We ended up beneath that flickering sign, splitting something cheap like it was fine dining. Nobody planned it, nobody had to. Some nights just happen and they carry you. No deadlines, no alarms, just the cocaine in my palms. And the way we talked about everything and nothing all at once. 11 p.m. and nowhere else to be. Just plastic cups and you and me. We laughed at nothing, stayed for everything. Some nights like that, they don't need reasoning. We didn't know that we were making memories, just killing time so beautifully. Those convenience store lights, that cold night air, I didn't know how much I miss just being there. Someone brought a lighter that didn't work. We tried it anyway and laughed it off. The playlist shuffled into something old, and suddenly we all just seemed to know the words. Without a cue, we sang along to a song that felt like ours all along. No deadlines, no alarms, just a cold can in my palms. And the way we talked about everything and nothing all at once. 11 p.m. and nowhere else to be. much I miss just being there. Now I pass that store on different nights. The sign still flickers with the same blue light, but the faces changing, time moves on, and I keep wondering where you all have gone. I trade 100 ordinary days to sit back down in that parking lot space with nothing but a can and time to spare. And all of us, just all of us right there. 11 p.m. and nowhere else to be. I didn't know how much that meant to me. We laughed and nothing stayed for everything. God, I miss that kind of everything. We didn't know that we were making memories, just living in it so carelessly. Those convenience store lights, that cold night air. A part of me is always going to be right there. I got a class a little early that day. Picked the seat I always try to take. Third row, second from the window side. Close enough to you, but still somewhere to hide. You walked in laughing at something I missed. I looked back down and tightened up my fist. Told myself to breathe, told myself to speak, but every word I had just fell asleep. Chalk dust in the afternoon, the way you tucked your hair behind your ear. I memorized 100 little things and never said a word, not even here. You were right there by the window light. I had 1,000 words and lost them all. The sun was catching gold in your hair, and I just looked away, pretending not to care. You to hear. You leaned across and asked to borrow my pen. I handed it and pulled my hand back in. Our fingers almost touched and I forgot every single thing that I had ever thought. You gave it back and said thanks with a smile. I nodded like it wasn't worth your while, but I replayed that second all day long in a quiet loop, like a half-remembered song. The chalk dust in the afternoon, the way you tucked your hair behind your ear. I memorized 100 little things and never said a word, not even here. You were right there by the window light. I had 1,000 words and lost them all. The sun was catching gold in your hair, and I just looked away, pretending not to care. I wrote your name inside the margin line, then scratched it out before you turned to find something in that light made everything feel near. But I was miles away from saying what I wanted you to hear. Maybe you knew, maybe you didn't. Maybe you felt it too and kept it hidden. We were both just sitting in that room, too young to know what to do with something true. If I could go back to that window seat, I'd let the silence break, I'd let our eyes meet. I'd hand you back the pen and say your name, and see if everything would feel the same. You were right there by the window light. I think a part of me knew all along. The sun was catching gold in your hair, and I should have said something, anything right there. I kept your name inside the margin line. Some things are only beautiful in time. Something in that light I still can't
much a part of me. The uniform was stiff, the shoes were wrong. I memorized the menu all night long. Showed up early, stood beside the door, not sure what I was even showing up for. A stranger smiled and said, just follow me. I nodded like I knew what that would mean. My first order came and my voice went thin, but somehow I survived, and so I stayed with it. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't what I dreamed, but something in that tired walk home was more than it seemed. My hands were shaking, but I held my ground. First time earning something I had found. It wasn't much, just minimum and pride, but God, it felt like something real inside. I clocked out late beneath the yellow light, tired in a way that somehow felt right. Nobody told me growing up would be this small, this quiet, this much a part of me. The rush hour hit and everything went fast. I dropped a tray and thought I'd never last, but no one made me feel like I had failed. They just said, shake it off, and we prevailed. By closing time, my feet were past the pain. I counted out my pay in the pouring rain, folded it in half and held it tight. The smallest fortune on the longest night. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't what I dreamed, but something in that tide walk home was more than it seemed. My hands were shaking, but I held my ground. First time earning something I had found. It wasn't much, just minimum and pride, but God, it felt like something real inside. I clocked out late beneath the yellow light, tired in a way that somehow felt right. Nobody told me growing up would be this small, this quiet, this much a part of me. I called my mom and didn't say too much, just I'm on my way, and felt her warmth, but something in me stood a little tall, like I had caught myself before the fall. Maybe growing up isn't one big day. It's a uniform, a tray, a small hourly pay. It's showing up when everything feels wrong, and finding out that you were strong all along. My hands were shaking, but I held my ground. I didn't know what I was looking for, but I found more than money, more than minimum wage. Just a kid who turned a brand new page. I clocked out late beneath the yellow light, carried something home that felt like light. Nobody told me growing up would be the moment I first started to believe in me. A brand new notebook, a brand new name. The hallways feel a little bit the same, but something shifts behind my chest. Maybe this year I'll try my best. The smell of chalk and morning light. My uniform still feels a little tight. I count the seats and find my place. A stranger's smile across the space. I don't know where this goes, but I'm here, and that's enough, I suppose. A brand new page, a brand new start. Still too afraid to show my heart, but something in the morning air said maybe this time I'll get somewhere. I close my eyes and breathe it in, a quiet place where I begin. Something in the morning air keeps whispering that like someone I don't quite know yet. The teacher speaks, I write it down. 100 thoughts without a sound. What am I hoping this year brings? I guess I'm still discovering these things. I don't know where this goes, but I'm here, and that's enough, I suppose. A brand new page, a brand new start. Still too afraid to show my heart. But something in the morning air said maybe this time I'll get somewhere. I close my eyes and breathe it in, a quiet place where I begin. Something in the morning air keeps whispering that I belong here. And if I fall, I'll fall in spring, when everything is blossoming. I'd rather try and not arrive than never know what it felt like to be alive. A brand new page, a brand new start. I'm still learning how to use my heart. Something in the morning air keeps telling me I'm already there. I close my eyes and let it in. This is exactly where I begin. Something in the morning air said I was always meant to be here. A new page, a new day. Maybe that's enough. There's a place I carry with me, not a city, not a street, just a feeling, just a season that I'll never quite repeat. I look back now from where I stand today, at the kid who didn't know things turn out this way, who cried at things that seemed so big back then, and laughed at things I couldn't now explain. I wore my heart like something to be fixed, got lost inside a world of could and if, but underneath the worry and the weight was someone slowly learning to be great. I don't miss the uncertainty or the nights I couldn't sleep, but I miss the way that everything still had the chance to be. I don't wanna go back, I just wanna remember the way we were, so young, so tender. That season lives in everything I am. I wouldn't trade it, wouldn't change a damn. The roads, the nights, the words I never said, the friends who shaped the person that I've led into this life I'm standing in today. That season never really went away. I think of all the versions left behind, the ones who didn't make it out of time, who stayed too long inside a certain year, afraid of what was waiting past the fear. But I kept going, stumbling into light, through every wrong turn, every endless night, and somehow all the broken parts I carried became the very things that kept me grounded. I don't miss the uncertainty or the nights I couldn't sleep, but I miss the way that everything still had the chance to be. I don't wanna go back, I just wanna remember the way we were, so young, so tender. That season lives in everything I am. I wouldn't trade it, wouldn't change a damn. The roads, the nights, the words I never said, the friends who shaped the person that I've led into this life I'm standing in today. That season never really went away. To anyone still living in that year, still finding out what it means to just be here. It doesn't stay this heavy, I can say, but hold it close before it slips away. I don't wanna go back, I just wanna remember the way we were, so young, so tender. That season lives in everything I am. I wouldn't trade you damn. And when I look at who I've come to be, I see that season looking back at me. In every choice, in every scar, in every plan, that season made me everything I am. That season, those years, that version of me, still here, still carried, still mine. That season was the beginning of everything fine. The last light flickers off the classroom wall. We grab our bags and spill into the hall. No rush, no reason, nowhere else to be. Just you beside me, that was enough for me. The night air hits and someone starts to laugh about a teacher or some aftermath of nothing much, but everything it seems. When you're 17 and living in between, we didn't need a plan, just the road in your hand and the kind of talk that goes nowhere but stays with you somehow. Walked you home beneath the streetlight glow, talking about the things we never know. No plans, no maps, just you and me. God, I miss that kind of free. We didn't say it, but we both could feel that nothing this ordinary could be this real. Those streets, those nights, that version of us, I'd give anything to go back just once. We stopped to sit on someone's garden wall. You said you had a secret, let it fall. It wasn't big, but still you looked at me like I was the only one who'd let you breathe. The convenience store was glowing down the road. We bought the cheapest thing and shared the cold. And somewhere in that ordinary night, something between us quietly felt right. We didn't need a plan, just the road in your hand and the kind of talk that goes nowhere but stays with you somehow. Walked you home beneath the streetlight glow, talking about the things we never know. No plans, no maps, just you and me. God, I miss that kind of free. We didn't say it, but we both could feel that nothing this ordinary could be this real. Those streets, those nights, that version of us, I'd give anything to go back just once. Now I pass that road sometimes alone. The streetlights look the same, but it feels like home to something that I've lost along the way. I wonder if you ever feel the same. Walked you home beneath the streetlight glow. I didn't know that I was letting go. No plans, no maps, just you and me. I didn't know that was the best of me. We didn't say it, but we both could feel that someday all of this would just be real. Those streets, those nights, that version of us. God, I miss it, I miss us. The last bell rang and we just walked like we had all the time. Like it would never stop.
We walked the same road for so long, knew each other's silence like a song. Never thought the path would split in two. Never thought I'd have to choose without you. The day came quietly, no thunder, no sign. Just a morning where your road stopped, crossing mine. We stood there for a moment, said our plans, and somewhere in between we let go of hands. not tonight. We didn't break, we didn't fall apart. Screw into two separate beating hearts. These different roads were always going to come. I just didn't know how much I'd miss the one we were on. I think about the version where we stayed, took the same road, weren't so afraid. But maybe that was never really ours. Some things are meant to bloom in different hours. I packed my things and faced my own unknown. Learned what it meant to carry myself alone. And every milestone felt like two things at once. Pride for where I'd gone and ache for what we'd lost. It wasn't anyone's fault, it wasn't wrong or right. It was just two people growing toward different light. Here's where the road splits into two. One leads to me and one leads to you. I'll take the long way, you take the light. We'll both be okay. Just not tonight. We didn't break, we didn't fall apart. Just grew into two separate beating hearts. These different roads were always going to come. I just didn't know how much I'd miss the one we were on. Maybe the roads will cross again someday. In some city, some season, some unexpected way. And we'll look at each other and just know how far we've come and how much we let go. Here's where the road split into two. I found myself by letting go of you. I took the long way, you took the light, and we're both okay. Even on nights like tonight, we didn't break, we didn't fall apart. Just grew into two fuller, separate hearts. These different roads brought us to who we are. And I'm grateful for the road, and I'm grateful for the scars. Two roads, two skies, same stars above us still. I hope your road is kind, I hope it always will.
One earbud in, the other dangling free. Just the road ahead and the quiet inside me. The school gate shut behind me like a sigh. I didn't rush, I let the world go by. The same old route I'd walked 100 times. Felt different with a song between the lines. The sun was low, the shadows getting long. I turned the volume up to match the song. Nobody waiting, nowhere I had to be. Just the hum of the city carrying me. Some days the noise inside gets way too loud, and the only cure is disappearing in a crowd of strangers who don't know my name. Where I can fall apart and still look the same. Just me and the music and the fading sky. A million quiet feelings passing by. Nobody sees me, and that's alright. I'm learning how to be alone tonight. I let the melody carry what I couldn't say. All the things I held from yesterday. Something in the rhythm felt like letting go. Walking home was the only time I'd ever know. I passed the bakery, the light was warm inside. A couple laughing, somewhere left to hide. I kept on walking, turned another bend, pretending every song was mine to end. Some tracks I'd skip, some I'd play again, depending on the kind of day it'd been. The playlist knew me better than I thought. It found the feeling I was looking for, unsought. Some days the noise inside gets way too loud, and the only cure is disappearing in a crowd of strangers. somehow that was when I felt most real. One earbud in, the other dangling free. Just the road behind me now, and the person I came to be. I had it all rehearsed inside my head. Every word I'd say, every line I'd let. Walk toward you slowly down the hall, convinced that this time I wouldn't stall. But then you looked up and my chest went tight. Every practice word dissolved in light. I told myself I'd say it on the way back, and spent the whole day planning to turn back. It wasn't fear exactly, more like standing at the edge of something real, knowing that whatever came next would change the way that this all feels. I opened my mouth and closed it again, swallowed the words like medicine. You walked away and so did I. Some things just live and quietly die. I told myself there'd be another day, another chance, another better way. But the moment passed and took the words with it, and I've been carrying the weight of it. Played it walking home that night, all the things I should have said just right. The version where I spoke and you stayed near, played on repeat for what felt like a year. I saw you after everything felt strange, like something in the air had rearranged. We'd talk like normal, laugh like nothing changed, but I knew something quietly had slipped away. It wasn't fear exactly, more like standing at the edge of something real, knowing that whatever came next would change the way that this all feels. I opened my mouth and closed it again, swallowed the words like medicine. You walked away and so did I. Some things just live and quietly die. I told myself there'd be another day, another chance, another better way. But the moment passed and took the words with it, and I've been carrying the weight of it. Maybe you were waiting too, maybe silence was a language that we both knew, or maybe nothing would have changed at all. And this is just the shape of how some things fall. I opened my mouth and closed it again. Now I wonder who I would have been if I had said the thing I meant to say on that ordinary, unremarkable day. You walked away and so did I, but I still think about it sometimes at night. Some things just live and quietly die, and some things never really leave your side. We didn't wait. We didn't fight, we didn't say goodbye, just slowly drifted under different skies. I hope you're well wherever you have gone. Some people leave, but still somehow belong. We used to talk like time would never end, about everything and nothing. Me and you, my friend, shared the same lunch, walked the same warm path. Never thought to wonder how long it would last. I still remember every stupid joke, the way you laughed until you nearly choked. The kind of friend that felt like coming home, the kind I didn't know I missed when I was alone. There was no fight, no final word, no door that slammed, no goodbye heard. We just slowly drifted season after season, without a single reason. We didn't fight, we didn't say goodbye, just slowly drifted under different skies. I hope you're well wherever you have gone. Some people leave, but still somehow belong. I scroll sometimes and see your name appear, and wonder if you ever think of here. Of all the things we were before the tide, some people never really leave your side. I saw a photo from that summer trip, matching shoes, your hand upon my hip. We looked so sure that we would always stay. I didn't know that sugar could fade that way. I heard from someone that you're doing fine, living out a life that's yours, not mine. And something in me smiled and something ached for everything we built and never saved. There was no fight, no final word, no door that slammed, no goodbye heard. We just slowly drifted season after season without a single reason. We didn't fight, we didn't say goodbye, just slowly drifted under different skies. I hope you're well, wherever you have gone. Some people leave, but still somehow belong. I scroll sometimes and see your name appear, and wonder if you ever think of here. Of all the things we were before the tide, some people never really leave your side. If I could send you something, just one thing, it wouldn't be an apology or anything, just a quiet message saying I remember and I'm glad that you were mine. We didn't fight, we didn't say goodbye. I think that's what I find the hardest sometimes. I hope you're well, I hope you found your place. I still see you in the strangest, smallest ways. A song comes on, a street, a certain light, and just like that, you're back here for a night. Some people leave and take a piece along, and what they leave behind becomes a song. I hope you're well, wherever you are. Some friendships don't end, they just become stars, too far to reach, but still lighting the dark. I hope you're well, I hope you're well. They handed out a form in second grade. Write your dream job, don't be afraid. I wrote it down and crossed it out 3 times. Settled on an answer that wasn't mine. By 16 I had a different list of things I wanted and things I'd missed. Everyone around me seemed so sure I was still standing at a different door. They said, pick a lane, stay in the line. I smiled and nodded like I was fine, but late at night I'd stare up at the dark and try to find the shape of what was in my heart. I had a dream I couldn't name, a fire burning without a flame. Everyone asked me where I go. I smiled and said I'll figure it out. You know, something in me wanted to be great, just didn't know the how, the who, the wait. So I carried it alone like a secret thing, not knowing that not knowing was everything. My mother cut out articles for me, circled jobs that came with some degree. I kept them in a drawer beside my bed and stared at someone else's life instead. My friends all talked about their 5-year plans. I laughed along and clapped my hands, but somewhere in the back of all that noise, I was just a kid still searching for a voice. They said, pick a lane, stay in the line. I smiled and nodded like I was fine, but late at night I'd stare up at the dark and try to find the shape of what was in my heart. I had a dream I couldn't name, everything. That was everything. We took a photo by the school gate late. Someone said smile, we didn't hesitate. But something in my chest already knew this was the last time it would look like this, like us, like you. I laughed too loud at someone's stupid joke, held on a little longer when we spoke. Like if I filled the night with enough sound, the morning wouldn't come to take it all down. Nobody said it, nobody had to. We all just felt it underneath the noise. That's something we had built without even trying, was quietly running out of time. Tonight's the last night of the life we knew. Tomorrow will be something else, not who we always said we'd be together still. But growing up's a door that shuts until you can't go back to who you were before. Standing on the side of that closed door, we laughed and cried and didn't sleep at all the night before the rest of it all. Someone brought a cake with all our names. We sang off key and nobody complained. I memorized the way the table looked, the faces that no photographers fully took. We made our promises the way kids do, with all our hearts and no idea what's true. I meant every word I said that night. I just didn't know how hard it is to fight. Nobody said it, nobody had to. We all just felt it underneath the noise. It's something we had built without even trying, was quietly running out of time. Tonight's the last night of the life we knew. Tomorrow will be something else, not who we always said we'd be together still. But growing up's a door that shuts until you can't go back to who you were before. Standing on the side of that closed door, we laughed and cried and didn't sleep at all the night before the rest of it all. I wish I held that moment just a breath longer, looked around the room one more time, because the last time never feels like the last time until it's already far behind. Tonight was the last night of the life we knew. I didn't know that when I said goodnight to you. We always said we'd be together still, and maybe we are, just differently until we can't go back to who we were before. But I still keep you on the other side of that door. We laughed and cried and didn't sleep at all the night before we learned to let it all go. I had it all mapped out, every step, every route. I never thought to wonder what happens when it falls through. I thought I knew exactly what I had, worked every night, never once looked back. I had a plan, I had a steady pace. I was so sure I had a rightful place. The results came in on a Tuesday morning. I stared at the screen without a warning. The number there was not the one I needed. Every wall I built came apart, unseated. I didn't cry until I reached my room, sat on the floor and let it consume. All the things I thought I was for certain came undone behind a bedroom curtain. I hit the wall everything was going fine, while quietly dismantling every line. My mother knocked and asked if I was okay. I said I'm tired, she didn't push away. She left a snack beside my bedroom door. Sometimes love looks like that and nothing more. I didn't cry until I reached my room, sat on the floor and let it consume. All the things I thought I was for certain came undone behind a bedroom curtain. I hit the wall and hit the floor, didn't know what any of it was for, but something cracked and let the light in too. That's the first time I really knew me knew. I thought that falling meant the end of things, but it just changed the shape of everything. The version of me that broke that day was the one I had to lose along the way. Maybe I needed to not be enough to find out what I'm actually made of. The fall was just the ground saying, here, start again and mean it this time. I hit the wall and hit the floor, but I got up and opened a new door. Something cracked and let the light in too, and I became someone I never knew. I thought that falling meant the end of things, turns out it was just the beginning. The version of me that broke that day was clearing room for who I am today. I had it all mapped out, but the map was never mine. Sometimes the wrong road is the one that gets you there in time. I set the table, said that I was fine, passed the rice and poured the tea in line. You asked about my day, I kept it short. There were things I felt I couldn't report. The ceiling of my room knew every word, every prayer and cry that no one heard. I pressed my face into my pillow deep and let the weight of everything release. We shared the same four walls, but I was somewhere you couldn't find. I didn't know how to say what was living in my mind. I cried behind a door you never opened, carried things too heavy for my age. We lived so close, but worlds apart. I was just a kid who didn't know the words. I wanted you to ask me one more time to sit beside me, stay a little while, but I just said I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, and you believe me every single time. You worked so hard, I saw it in your hands. I never stopped to say I understand. I thought that love was something left unsaid, a quiet thing we carried, left unread. Some nights I heard you moving down the hall. I held my breath and stared up at the wall, wishing you would knock and just come in, not knowing that you were wishing the same thing. We shared the same four walls, but I was somewhere you couldn't find. I didn't know how to say what was living in my mind. I cried behind a door you never opened, carried things too heavy for my age. We lived so close, but worlds apart. I was just a kid who didn't know the words. I wanted you to ask me one more time to sit beside me, stay a little while, but I just said I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, and you believe me every single time. Now I'm older and I finally see you were carrying it all the same as me. We were both so quiet, both so proud, two people drowning and neither one was loud. If I could go back to that kitchen light, pull up a chair and stay a little longer that night, I let the silence break. I'd let you in, I'd tell you everything I kept within. I cry behind a door you never opened. Now I wish that you had, I wish you had. We live so close, but worlds apart. Maybe we were both just scared to start. I wanted you to ask me one more time, and maybe I should have asked you too. We were both just kids in different ways, still learning how to love in those quiet days.